this going through their mind, but we got some information from their fighters, Joe.
So here we are with the tail of the tape. Singha, 22 years of age, standing at 169 centimeters with an official weight of 122 pounds, 40 fights under the record. Klar, 21 years of age, standing at 170 centimeters tall with an official weight of 122 pounds, 80 fights under his belt. Now, against Singha here.
I always love a good rematch. Like we said before, it's your chance to redeem yourself, but also prove yourself to your opponent that you won that fight fair and square, and you can do it again. So we are scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Singha in the red, Klar in the blue, and we're already in the first round. They have just been called up. No time to waste.
And a nice little teep to the leg there from Singha to start things off. And as we expect, things do tend to start a little bit slower here in the first round. Downloading the information, as Jim always loves to tell us.
Ironically, I haven't said it at all today, but Joe has said it every time, which I do appreciate. He has downloaded my information and used it well. Singha looks like he's just hovering, and we've got a classic matchup, Joe. Klar in the orthodox position, Singha in the southpaw position. So we are going to see a battle of the footwork, trying to get your lead leg on the outside of your opponent before you send that big back kick or that big backhand down the middle.
And there you can see Bond FA Group in the corner of Klar shouting out instructions. A Omnoi or an expert in boxing in the crowd there. Oh, and the punter's going absolutely wild after that last strike from Singha. Beautiful work there from the man from Nakhon Ratchasima.
A nice teep as well by Klar. So although it looks like a calm round, there is still a lot going on here. Singha, you can see, is starting to turn his hips more, starting to open his shoulders, and it looks like he's trying to send that left down the middle. So he's almost found the range, but not just yet. And I'm sure as soon as he lands his first jab, he'll send a big shot down the middle.
Klar staying very focused here. Oh, sends a big kick up top, but misses the mark. Singha just leaning back, not letting him have it for this one. And there you go again, dodges it again, and then sends one up the top to make him pay.
Klar doing a very good job to stay very calm and not really buy into the antics of Singha. Singha trying lots and lots of moves to try and open the guard of Klar, trying to look for some chinks in the armor, but this is round number 1, and that is usually when people are more agile, and we see a kick for kick, but Klar comes back with a nice low kick to the calf of his opponent.
Coming into the last seconds of this round, Klar making Singha pay for that last one, and a miss for miss, but sends it up top again. And Singha just edging forward, skips in with a beautiful rear kick, beautiful fake, sets it up, keeps Klar guessing.
And a very nice first round by both of these fighters, delivering some great shots to the midsection and to the legs. And I'm sure in the second and third, we're going to see a lot more shots landing upstairs. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we've got 4 more rounds of action and 1 more fight after this. Comes millimeters, and then you start connecting those shots. When both fighters get tired, the shots hit a little bit harder. So no time to waste. We are into the second round of this main event fight.
And I really love the style of Singha in that first round, just teasing Klar throughout the whole thing. But upcoming bout number 5 for our junior 100-pound fight, Saksit taking on Kiatpetch. But as I was talking about, he was just baiting and teasing Klar, just like you in the breaks every time, just making fun of me and teasing me, but not quite at the same cognitive level as in Muay Thai. Singha, blocks, and then comes back to center ring to control the action. Klar throwing that rear teep to the midsection, goes up top, just sneaks it through the guard there.
Yeah, Singha doing a great job of constantly trying to bait Klar into something. But I do think Klar is doing a great job. Although it was a great round for Singha, I do think Klar is doing a great job of reading this. But as I say, he gets swept to the canvas. But Klar looks like he's trying to just stay high guard and not allow Singha to get any big shots off upstairs. But eventually, Joe, Petklar's surely got to start throwing something for Singha to worry about.
Well, with all the FA group, Jim, in his corner, I'm expecting him to turn up the heat. Klar turning up the heat on the oven and engaging in the clinch, sending the knees through the midsection. But I'm surprised he's not starting that off here in the second round. He's playing it very calm, very collected, goes for that leg kick downstairs, trying to beat the timing of Singha here in the center of the ring.
And is that a case of he just respects Singha's power, Singha's moves, or is Klar really just got a game plan somewhere? Because like you said, at some point he has to take the fight to him, and the gym he represents are known for doing that, right?
Well, the gym he represents is really well known for clinching, but I think for this one, the main event of one of the biggest shows in Bangkok, he'll be playing for the fans today. Just keeping it even Stevens. Round 3, picks up the pace, controlling the clinch, trying to grind Singha down where he stands, like wearing down a stone.
So this is obviously like the classic move of this is a marathon, not a sprint. And we often see in the third round, the clincher becomes the clincher. The first 2 rounds, they're almost playing a different personality, almost that Jekyll and Hyde we were speaking about in the car and witnessing in the car on the way here. As you see, he steps forward, a nice low kick landed to the calf.
And it did look like Singha winced a little bit from that leg kick, so perhaps if Klar can capitalize on these rear leg kicks, and you can already see it starting to stiffen up there. So, be interesting to see if he capitalizes on that and takes full advantage. And there it is again, taking Singha to the floor, and that is the end of the second round. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in just a moment.
Keep going with his leg kick in this third round, or will he utilize the knee strategy?
Well, if he listens to the wisdom of yours truly, Joe Comerford, perhaps he could find himself the victor here in center ring. But here we are for round 3. Goes up high. Klar starting off the action for our third round. Enters in with a nice little barrage of punches, trying to take out that rear leg again. But Singha really focusing on defense now.
And it was a classic 1-2 upstairs, followed up by a strong leg kick. So very hard to manage and very hard to predict where your opponent's coming from at the moment. So Klar definitely taking the action to Singha right now, and Singha's movement is just ever so slightly less in comparison to the first 2 rounds.
Well, I think those leg kicks have paid dividends for Klar. Oh, and entering inside the clinch now, trying to smother Singha, pushing that cross block across the face to suffocate him as our referee breaks them apart.
And it was that knee as he sent him forward. He jumped in with a step-up knee, and it landed clean to the midsection as well. Singha has got to be in that fight right now, wondering, what have I got myself into?
Big kick upstairs, goes for the leg, goes for the hands to enter inside the clinch, and I think this is the strategy that Klar needs. If he wants to be inside, go for the left hook, go downstairs, and then enter with the right knee to set it up. Bang! He must be listening to me, Jim.
I'm definitely not. Beautiful stuff by both of these fighters. The Singha still in this fight, but it looks like Klar has just turned it up ever so slightly. Both fighters in the clinch as the referee starts to break them apart. We're going back in central ring. 1 minute to go of round number 3 in the main event of this afternoon.
Well, if you ate a bit more of a nutrient-rich diet, you might be able to hear me, but back in center ring, tries to set up the left elbow, and I do think it has cut the cheek of Singha there, just dripping with blood ever so slightly as Klar applies the vice grip and locks on. But and it looks like Singha has done the same to him, shutting that clinch down.
A beautiful left elbow, which didn't look like it landed clean, but just enough to slice his opponent. So Klar definitely starting to push the axe and almost bully his opponent as well. And the knees being sent, and a good knee block as well. But is it enough? And it looks like he's definitely down to vapors here, Joe.
And there's a big cut on the forehead of Singha, very deep indeed. indeed, I think it's only a matter of time that Klar will rub his glove into it and try and open it up even more to pour the blood into the eyes of Singha in the red. Trying to take the back here, folds over, but the referee saves it, and he falls on top. Beautiful work there by Klar, and a very dominant round indeed. Fantastic work. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Head there.
And it just brushes by him, but it was just, he must be sharpening those elbows in the kitchen, because he has sliced and diced his opponent. There is blood pouring from his nose. So one thing about a fighter is, how well can you perform when you see and smell your own blood? But we are in round number 4. Singha in the red, Klar in the blue for this main event fight of the afternoon at SKS Empire.
And you can see half a tab of Vaseline on Singha's head there, trying to cover that cut as Klar applies forward pressure, looking for the sweet spot with the elbows. He'll be looking to get inside that clinch and rub the gloves on top of that Vaseline and open up the cut again.
Klar teeping Singha, so Singha must know he's in some form of desperation now. Singha has to close the action. Klar looks very comfortable on the back foot, as he must be very confident he's winning this fight. A nice body kick landed by Klar. Singha fires a leg kick upstairs and then goes downstairs as well.
Swipes that kick out of the way, replies with a flurry of punches, but Klar unfazed by the forward pressure from Singha in a moment of desperation. Goes for that leg kick again. And it looks like it did hurt Singha because he's wobbling a little bit there.
Everything Klar is landing is so damaging towards Singha. Those low kicks and those elbows to the forehead of his opponent. And the fact Singha is still marching forward is definitely a testament to the heart of this young man. He still isn't giving up, but Klar to me looks in dominant form right now and is controlling this fight.
Beautiful lean back there by Klar, really controlling the action in my mind on the back foot. Just having a play with Singha with that big long knee a moment ago, but the kick slips through there from Singha and catches the kick, tries to take him down, doubles it up there, and it looks like Singha's a little bit hurt because he was holding that stomach just a moment ago.
Klar just doing a fantastic job to nullify Singha's action and his onslaught. Klar just looks like he's not taking much damage at all, and Singha is just marching forward and looks like he might walk onto a big shot very soon if he's not careful.
There we are, sitting on the back foot. Klar controlling the action from the ropes, just waiting for Singha to fire off. Blocks it, puts his hand up in acknowledgement saying, yeah, is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Goes upstairs again, looking very happily there in center ring in the blue shorts from Klar.
Final moments of round.
Oh!
Big head kick upstairs, Joe. Tell us. We heard you, Joe. We liked it.
A big head kick upstairs, just slipping through, but showing no effect on Klar. Klar still in control here, trying to bait him, wait and bait. And that is the end of the round. We'll be back in just a moment. Make sure not to go anywhere.
He can connect these big shots. He's really got to give it everything he's got, because to me, he is down on every scorecard. He's got to do something spectacular to win this fight. So this is the 5th and final round of the main event. Singha in the red, Klar in the blue. Who will take it home? We'll find out very soon.
Here we are, locked up inside the clinch as our referee breaks them apart.
And a nice onslaught by Klar to just march forward to Singha. And Singha once again with his back against the ropes. Klar looks like he's getting the upper hand once again.
Beautiful march forward there from Klar, skipping in, trying to control the forward pressure here. Singha on the retreat, trying to kick his way to victory.
And is Klar trying to end this fight here? To me, Klar is ahead. Wouldn't Klar just stay on the back foot and protect his points? Or do you feel Klar just wants to make a statement here?
Could have been some of those ferocious kicks in the 4th round, Jim. But why, James? But why?
Well, we're going to find out why in just a moment, Joe. But Klar, to me, looks like someone who is definitely dominating this fight. He's already had a knockdown, or it was just the elbows that really slice and dice his opponent. Klar now on the back foot. Singha dancing around, and Singha may be realizing as well that he's got to take this round off. He's probably got some fights coming up this month as well. Why risk it? Why risk any injury? Let's just dance this night away. Klar looks very confident. The referee trying to bring them in. Singha landed that head kick in the fourth rounder. He's definitely got power. He's definitely got timing. But is it enough to put someone like Klar away? Probably not. And I think he's doing the right thing now and taking a calculated time off this round and allowing the judges to make their minds up.
Got more moves than a Peruvian discotheque right here in a center ring, as they're both acknowledging the fight here. And the crowd going absolutely wild for this one as the blood pours down the side of the face of Singha.
The referee doing everything he can to try and get them involved into the action, but neither fighter are going to go in for it. And we will be going to a judges scorecard very soon to see who's won. But let us know in the comment section below, who do you think we've won? And also, we've got one more fight after this for this afternoon. So thank you for joining us so far, everyone. Every Saturday afternoon, 2:30 Thai time.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the fight. Don't go anywhere, because we'll just see who took it away as the referee collects the scorecards.
Let us know in the comment section, who do you think has taken this fight? Who do you think has won? I mean, every fight so far has been so close and enjoyable. And we see the winner.
Singha takes it away with the vicious kicks.
And a lot of people are shocked. It was a great fight.